sorry. I'm sorry. I voted for him. I thought he was going to help folks like me. I really did. Now my SNAP's gone. My Medicaid's gone. They cut off my heat and help last week. I don't know how I'm supposed to buy groceries next month or keep the lights. I just wanted to come on here and say I'm sorry. I voted for him, and I thought he was going to make things better for folks like us.
I just wanted to say that I'm so sorry. All my people are getting attacked. The children.
Jesus and Lord.
God help God. And the answer is, you cry, and then you press record while you're crying, and then you continue to cry.
Yeah, amiga, dime.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Greetings everyone. Hope you're all doing fine. Welcome to this amazing channel. In today's video, we want to talk about something very emotional that is happening in United States of America. Right now, everyone, even the United States citizens, they feel very much insecure. They have to carry their passport in their forehead. That's what is really happening for them to feel just to be safe. It's so emotional. And this video, I want to present to you guys so that you guys can see what's really happening in United States of America. It's very emotional. And in today's video, guys, I want you to watch guys till the end, and make sure guys you subscribe to the channel if it's the first time watching me. And guys, make sure you like the video and stay tuned until the end to see this video, guys. Let's begin by seeing what's really happening in America. It's very emotional, guys. Let's start the video.
These are my last days in America as an American. I don't know when I can come back. Hopefully it'll still be safe to cross the border and come back and get the boxes that I'm leaving with friends here and there. My partner got a job that's going to sponsor them for a work visa, and so they can come back and get our belongings. But we can't take them with us to the border right now because we have to not move. We can't move there, so we have to show up with nothing more than 2 suitcases. So my belongings are going to be 2 suitcases at the border, and everything else has to either be rehomed to friends, donated, or thrown away. I have 3 boxes left that I am putting with different friends in the hopes of being able to come back and get them, including all of my books.
Yeah, this is how we move around. So before you ask me, are you a citizen? Where's your passport? You see my passport already? This is how we move.
They stopping over anybody and everybody now, as long as you're a minority. I'm not making no copy of my shit. I'm not bringing my passport. I'm not bringing none of the shit. I'm bringing the official. I'm wearing that shit on my head. I'm wearing that shit like those kindergartners in K5 on their birthdays. Put that shit on their head. Come and waste my time, baby. I got all the time in the world, man. Don't let none of this shit stop you from supporting your local Asian businesses, man. Go out, go support them. Go to the grocery store. Go to the buffet if it's open. Don't let this shit disturb you, man. Continue on. I'm wearing my shit right on my head. I'm on my way to the Asian store right now. If they need some identification, it's right on my head. I'm not reaching in for nothing. Ain't no excuses. It's 2026. We ain't putting...
So aad adikaale ani aad isku baahan kaala adeer waxay weydii wajigaas igu jira geedkeyga ani waa watay saan u adeegtayaan xaabe saan baasaboorka wajiga ugu soo xiro jiri kadii adoo dhaho aadi waa kana wajiga ugu saaran yahay Allah ilaahay
Migración. Cuidado. Soy ciudadano americano. Como usted puede ver, de lejos se puede ver, soy ciudadano americano. Así que por favor, calma. No soy ilegal. No estoy ilegal en el país. Por favor. Please. I'm not an illegal immigrant. As you can clearly see. Okay? So, okay. Everything's good, right? Todo está bien, migración oficial. Por favor, miren, de lejos, soy ciudadano americano. Okay.
In absolutely horrific, disgusting news, the United States passport in Not See America has now replaced the Jewish star from 1930s Not See Germany, and that should horrify every American. If you don't remember, in the 1930s, the authoritarian governments forced minorities to carry visible proof of identity just to exist in public spaces. If you couldn't prove who you were detained, beaten, or even worse. Now let's fast forward to the United States in the 2020s under Not See occupation under Donald Trump. Americans are now strapping their passports to their bodies, and that's not to travel, but to avoid being stopped, detained, and assaulted by federal agents. Think about how insane that is. No law requires you to carry a passport, and no law requires you to prove citizenship while you're just simply walking down the street. And yet people feel that they must because they've watched others be dragged away, beaten, and unalived first while the questions are asked later. And that's not normal. That is definitely not freedom, and that's definitely not law and order. That's a population responding rationally to state fear. When citizens feel safer displaying papers than trusting their rights, the Constitution is no longer being enforced. It's literally being bypassed. This is what authoritarianism looks like before it gets a name. It's not just the camps, it's not just the uniforms, but it's fear, arbitrary enforcement, and people proving they belong just to survive. See, history doesn't repeat itself exactly, but it definitely rhymes. And right now, that rhyme is getting louder. Make sure to share and spread the word.
Americans now starting to take their passports wherever they go inside America in case they're confronted by immigration agents and have to prove they have a right to be there. So even the top former US Trump campaign advisor, Brian Lanza, says he's carrying his passport with him now. He's Hispanic, concerned that because of the way he looks, he could be pulled over at any point. He was being interviewed on CNN when he said this: "I have my passport ID in my wallet right now. I was born in the US. I'm doing that because in Maryland, they deported somebody. That's not far from where I live." We don't have exact numbers on how many Americans are doing this right now, but passports are obviously usually used to travel outside the country, not within the country. But it speaks to how vulnerable people feel that they could be sent out of the country, even if they've lived in America all their lives and have full citizenship. But that's the situation in America right now.
Bro, they are shooting white people. No, like, literally, think about it. They are shooting white people. If that doesn't show you how crazy these niggas are, I don't know what will. Usually in these situations, they detain you, they tell you to move away, or they just straight up pin you down. Anything they deem threatening, they're just gonna kill you.
American citizens are starting to carry their passports when they go to the grocery store, when they go to pick the kids up from school. American citizens are starting to carry their passports to the grocery store, to the auto mechanic, to the mall, to get their hair and nails done, to go buy clothes for their children. Carrying their passport. Does anybody think this is reminiscent of another time in another place? Is this still America? Is this what everybody is doing now? Who is carrying their passport now because they're afraid? How many people are keeping their passport in their glove box so they can produce it just in the chance that ICE pulls them over and asks them if they're U.S. citizens? And this is America, and we're 2.5 weeks into 2026. And we have 3 more years of this.
Yeah, this is how we move around. So before you ask me, are you a citizen? Where's your passport? You see my passport already? This is how we move.
When an immigrant marries a U.S. citizen, sometimes the dynamic is a little bit off. The vast majority of times, everything's cool, the couple's in love, the marriage goes strong, and the case gets approved. But sometimes the U.S. citizen lords the person's immigration status over them and tries to use it as a hammer to make them do what they want. It's a really dysfunctional situation. And the immigrant has to decide, do I want to stay in this relationship? Is it safe? Should I stay here? I have great empathy for people in this situation because there's a real power dynamic that's different. The U.S. citizen has all the power and the immigrant is sort of beholden on them for their status. Now, if the citizen is abusive, the person can file a VAWA claim and try to get a green card that way. But there's still a situation where there's not violence or abuse, but there's still some power imbalance that really makes things weird. What the immigrant needs to know is that if they can hold out and get that green card, that once they have it, the power is there, and they are on much more stable ground.
I'm a lawyer in real life. I don't play one on television. Today, I told my children who were born in the United States of America that they needed to carry their passport with them at all times. So my children don't have accents. They are not an obvious immigrant minority. Like they don't look Hispanic. They don't look Asian. They are African Americans, but they have foreign sounding names. Their father is Nigerian, so their last name is a Nigerian name. And if they were detained by ICE for some reason, they would see that last name. And with just a state ID, I am not confident that my children would not be detained because of their last name. So that's where we are today. That's where we are in the United States of America. United States citizens have to take these extraordinary precautions. Am I overreacting? Do you think it's unnecessary for American citizens to carry their passports? Yesterday, an American citizen was detained and jailed by ICE, although the person had a military card. So let me know in the comments, am I overreacting? Or is this something that anyone or who could possibly be mistaken for an unlawful immigrant, that is something reasonable that they need to do?
A man and his family were about to leave their house when they did something shocking. They tied their United States passports on their foreheads before stepping outside. It almost looks funny, but the meaning is disturbing. These are American citizens, yet they feel the need to display their passports just to feel safe in their own country. They did this because of what is happening with ICE. Agents now move through communities, stopping people, questioning them, and sometimes detaining them without clear reason. Once they notice you, they can decide to investigate, frustrate, or arrest you, even when you have done nothing wrong. So the family chose to make their identity visible from far away. The passport, which belongs in a pocket, became a shield. It is no longer for travel, but for protection. A quiet way of saying, we belong here. This is not only one family. Many people now walk carefully, avoid attention, and fear being mistaken for someone else. When citizens must advertise their citizenship to move freely, something is broken. It is painful to see America reach this level. A country built on freedom now has people protecting themselves from their own system. Now, a lot of people are doing the same thing. It's a shame.
Guys, that's the current situation in United States of America. It is so emotional. It is so sad to see how a country, like citizens, you are citizens, guys, over there, like you can imagine, you are a citizen in your own country, but you're supposed to show up your passport. That's so emotional, guys. I feel so, I don't know what to say, guys. What do you think about this video, guys? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you think there's something that is supposed to be done? You see, there's a lady here who I've just shown you. She actually tied the passport on her head and she didn't speak a word. She didn't utter a word. That is a true indication of how upset people are in their own country, in their own in their own home. It's so emotional, guys. I want you to guys tell me in the comment section, what do you think should be done according to how station is there in United States of America, because it's a very tensional moment and a very sad state indeed. So let me know, guys, what you think about this video. I'll be able to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching up to this point. I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe, guys, like the video, and see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.